Hello, and yeah, today is a really cool day because I get to show off Rivengard's Warhammer, Warhammer Guard, Rivenhammer, Snowprint's newest game, Warhammer 40k Tacticus. Now, I have not really been exposed to the Warhammer 40k universe at all before. This is all going to be brand new for me, and I hope that it's good. It has a lot of things that look like Rivengard, but I know Soul Warrior actually streamed through this game yesterday. This is the alpha version of the game. It is available in the Philippines, which is where I am broadcasting from, of course. I'm at Soul Warrior's rental house in the Philippines, and that is, of course, how I am able to be playing this game right now. You believe me, right? Anyway, it's got the same kind of like hex-based look to it. I haven't gone into this game. I haven't checked it out. I haven't done anything with it. I know very, very little about it. I watch a little bit of Soul Warrior's stream just because he's Soul Warrior, and it would be shameful for me not to. But I hope that some of you will stick with me and enjoy as I try and flub my way around this alpha that's just been released in a very region specific way. So when I fired up the game, this is the first thing that came up on my screen. This Varo Tigurius is saying something about ultimate Ultramarines, and that's all. There was the Snowprint thing, and then there was Ultramarines. And I'm just going to dive right into it right now, I guess. So he says, I must reunite with my Ultramarine unit to continue our crusade against the Necrons, whoever the Necrons are. Apparently they don't talk a lot. Necron warriors! There are sure to be others nearby. I must destroy them before they can alert Overlord Anufet to our presence. Well, that sounds bad. It does. Can't let them alert to the presence, so I can swipe from Varo Tigurius to the Necron Warrior. Ooh, that was electric-y. High ground deals more damage and eliminates this guy. Cool. Hey, he shot me. I'll move to even higher ground. Okay, so that was very Rivengard so far. 3 more gears in the Necron blasphemy machine erased from the Emperor's sight. Now to go find the rest of my brothers. And I got 3 little eagle things. Nice. And I got a reward of Sergeant Certus. Dedicated marksmen, eliminators, haunt the shadows of the battlefield, seeking out targets of opportunity and bringing them down. Then these silent assassins slip away looking for their next prey. So they're snipers. I got a common sniper here, I guess. Okay, what do we got here? We've got a mortis round. 38 to 42 heavy round damage to a single target, which is pushed back 1 hex. The heavy weapon trait applies double to this ability. Okay, so if this was Rivengard, that would be the active ability, and this would be the passive. A camo cloak, when in light cover, takes -5 damage from ranged attacks. And you don't get that until uncommon, which is just like Rivengard. Okay, so far we're into the Warhammer Guard thing. We got down here Overwatch. Unit that has not attacked in its turn immediately attacks when an enemy moves within range. Okay, so you can like delay an action there. Heavy weapon. If he doesn't move, he gets 25% more damage, so that is double this. Or no, okay. So an extra 50% damage to this ability. That makes sense, I think. Infiltrate. The unit doesn't trigger Overwatch. That's interesting. So it's kind of got this like stealthy thing going on where if you have another unit with Overwatch, I guess, and it moves into that area, if the guy has infiltrate, then it doesn't trigger that ability. Okay, we're apparently a little more complicated already than Riven Guard. I can't say I hate that. Brother Certus says, on alert, brother Tigurius. I've been tracking your movement for some time now. So I have sensed. Oh, he sensed it, did he? Good to see you alive, Sergeant Sir. This is really stilted dialogue. We should locate the others. Sure, they don't look awfully bright, I think is part of the thing. We have more pressing matters at the moment. What, all these guys? You think? Razor wire units. Stop units. Razor wire stops. Okay, so it's thorns. Thorns are here. Units also take more damage. Makes sense. Sometimes it's better to let the enemy come for you. So this is exactly the same as the second mission on the Riven Guard tutorial. There's the Overwatch shot. Hey, Dino Terror, how's it going? Good to see ya. Move Vero Tigurius closer to the enemies. Oh, what's that down at the bottom there? He is a psyker. If he attacks the enemies, a random adjacent enemy also takes damage. Okay, sure. What is this? Nothing that I can do anything with right now. Okay. Finish the rest of the Necrons off. I have a feeling it would be difficult to lose this. And this should bounce onto this guy. That's that. Now, where are the others? I have an eye on the interceptors already. That's their voice, obviously. Hey, Thudson, how you doing? Oh, we got a new dude. Of course we do. Sergeant Bellator. Like Bellator MMA, I guess. He's an interceptor, an inceptor sergeant. He's an ultramarine. Jump packs and reinforced armor. They hit the enemy in one sudden and overwhelming blow, leaving them reeling. Follow-up waves of Space Marines drive the attack back home. So he is flying. Can traverse impassable hexes and enemies. And move between any elevation. Does not get light cover when standing on dry grass. But I bet it lights on fire. He's got an active is death from above. Summons an inceptor for each turn since the start of the battle. And free hex adjacent to any. Okay, so he's a summoner. They attack immediately. It's Dorga. Ish. Dorga-esque. So up to 6, I guess it would be 1 for each turn. And then at uncommon, he gets shock assault. Whenever Bellator Quartus attacks, any interceptors also attack. All right, then. Let's see how he works. Inceptor Sergeant Bellator, ready your squad. We have Necron Warriors coming. Your arrival, your timely arrival is welcome. You've been missing out on all the fun. They may not talk much, but they make some satisfying crackling sounds when they explode. I love it. I foresee many such crackles in your future, Sergeant. New enemy, the Flayed Ones. Okay. So we had Necrons that shoot, and now we've got Necrons that punch. Got it. Okay. So if I come up here and get zappy. Maybe I'll come over here and boom. Extra damage if he doesn't move thanks to his heavy weapon. Got it. I kind of want to do some summoning, so is this my active? How do I do my active? It's not really letting me do anything. Oh well. Just because I don't understand it doesn't mean it's not cool. Maybe it's just not active yet. Because this looks like it should be doing something. So each hit deals 64 damage minus the opponent's armor, but always at least to pierce the ratio of the... I have no idea what that means. Okay. So it will hit for at least 1% if it's a physical. For a range attack, it will all go right through the armor. That's cool, I guess. So we got to keep track of armor in this, too. And we got coins. Oh, now they're going to let us use the special. His special ability is what? Use it on Certus to increase his damage and make him... So it's like what? It's like... What's his name? The king that nobody uses. The little mouse king. I don't know. Okay, I'll select him. Select his special ability. Tap this button to see what it does. Okay. 38 to 42. Heavy round damage. Single target. Push back 1. Well, I guess maybe pushing him back into... This razor wire might be cool. There we go. Now this guy... Can I get that far? It seems it still has a range. Carradine, thank you. Appreciate that. 1 for each turn that is started. Okay, so now I guess I get to do that. I think it's built on the same engine, yes. Nice. Okay, I don't want melee, because melee doesn't do a good job for him. But I can use this psychic attack. And... blam. Wow, that guy covered a lot of ground. Passive ability, sure. Select him. They've done a much better job explaining the interface, though, I think, than they did on the Riven Guard tutorial. All friendly forces have added block. 50% chance to block 9 damage. Reduces psychic damage. Good for them. What do these guys do? Can I unselect? Okay, so we got a flayed one that's Necron, living metal, and is terrifying. So it doesn't... We don't want to melee attack them. Twice in a row if they start the turn together. Just a simple range guy. That's all that's been introduced so far, I guess. What is this? Nothing in particular, no special tiles. Hey, Soul Warrior! You've already been through all this, I guess. I'm just figuring it all out now. I was telling people that they should check out your stream on this if they want to see how things are really played. I don't think the Blitzkrieg joke was particularly offensive, to be honest. I think it could have been a lot more offensive. Oh, that went quickly. Oh, that was interesting too. Let's make this guy do something. He didn't do anything. Yes, I am familiar with history. It looks like they've got the same kind of attack the summons mentality. The AI programming, I'm guessing. That makes sense. Okay, go to our collection. Hey, this looks familiar. Okay, just a little extra block. That's nice. So how many factions are they starting off with? It looks like they're gonna be bringing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 4 colors. Okay. Interesting. And we can do it by power in the same way. And it looks like we've got our summoning tokens here. I haven't got any yet, but going get gold for gems. Home screen, read all about the limited alpha. Can I give myself a name yet? Oh, let's connect my Google Play. Coming soon. Okay. Oh, let me in. Let me in. What about Facebook? Nope. It's all coming soon. All right. Let me in. Let me in. I want to be in Warhammer Guard. More game modes. Sure, let's get back to the Indomitus campaign. Got enemies that we're going to face in battle. Well, I'm guessing if my dudes survive. Yeah, okay, it's stars from Rivengard. Although this is nice. This is like in our adventure things that you get... Man, it's been so long since I've played regular levels, like campaign levels. Is that normal? Like, for Rivengard, did we do that? That you get something for each star that you got? These ones have a bit more metal. Oh, come on, Snowprint. You got to get better dialogue than this. Okay, that's how much damage pierces through armor. Interesting. All right, let's make this guy attack. And then attack again. We still got the same number of attacks there. Alright. Alright, so he is best against units with armor. So we'll pop him back and attack there. Son of a goat. Right, but his psychic armor, or his psychic attack just goes through all armor. That's why I was trying to use it there. Let's give it one more turn before we drop those dudes. And we'll just pop him to finish him off. This seems like a good time to do this. Would have been nice if they'd moved on their own there. It does boost their attack, so I'm sure that there'll be situations where he's not as useful. Maybe like if he's stuck in a melee position, so he can't use his good psychic attack. That's nice, though. Nice bunch of stuff. Wow, I've never seen anything like this happen before. All right, upgrades are good. What is that even? I wasn't paying attention. An oath seal. Okay, medals. Stars. Yeah, this is totally Riven Guard. Oh, what do we got here? Vindicta. Get back to editing that PvP guide. You stopped in for the same amount of time I stopped in for anyway. Ah, oh, it's good. So we got more flayed ones and more Necron warriors. Don't be sorry. Apparently you're still apologizing for World War II. That's right, we'll fight. All the guys said, we're going to fight harder. We're going to hit them harder. Boy. Okay. So who do I want to be hitting with this? I don't know. I don't know that I care. We'll put him all up high. Don't really want to use that. I can see what you mean. Got it. But I have the high ground. Right now, everyone's stuck in a melee position, I think. Or maybe not. Doesn't look like he's stopping me from using the attack. Okay, it's going to move him away. Makes sense. Alright, now you guys die. Okay, so that's not too good. He doesn't really move through the armor too well. And this guy doesn't either, but he hits a lot harder. Does this all go through armor? Or is it going to move me away? Okay. And we get a new character to play with. Who's apparently not very good because she's got scars all over her face. The sisters that advanced the respective ranks of the tributors, among the most level-headed, imperturbable, and bloodily determined of all their kind. So, Act of Faith, they get more crit every time a friendly Imperial dies or kills an enemy unit. Resets whenever it crits. And they have heavy weapons. Flame damage, and then immediately attack again. So that's not bad. And extra flame damage to all units adjacent. Cool, flamethrower unit. Hey, I reached power level 2. That's cool. Better crates, more energy. And unlock quests. Use Vindicta's ability once. I can do that. Ah, that's fun. It's a nice flame animation, too. Not entirely sure why I couldn't do the ranged attack there. Didn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't know if I see anything I want to do with him. Oh, it's almost like I'm way better than everybody at this. So he should die at the beginning of the next round. Now he'll take more damage, but life goes on. I'm going to leave him sit so I can see that Overwatch thing he does. Did I lose a character? No, I haven't lost the character. Get over yourself. I cook you! Ha ha ha! Nothing but ashes behind. Man, we are really racist. Or speciesist, or whatever this is. Levels are cool. So, I guess I should probably boost those other dudes too. So totally different faction. Cool. And still can't use those. Of course we can't. That's a grenade. Alright, what else can we do? Can buff him up a bit. Make his inceptors better. And she can have that. A little health bonus there. So how far in can we go right now? Does not... Have they just not been revealed? Okay, so I'm guessing 30 is as far as we can go during this. Alpha. Okay, sure, this looks pretty standard right now. How did you come to survive, Sister Vindicta? Plasmancer. So now we've got Anufit and Thutmose. Oh, that's unfortunate. The Cherub is requesting vengeance. I didn't know what the Cherub was. Alright. Flensing. Flensing is a funny word. So that's... It's got the armored cherub thing that wants to do vengeance. I'm just gonna bring this guy up here and let him shoot at somebody. There. That was fun. Oh, they're shooting at me a lot. That's not nice. So... Zappy. Falling from the sky. Guy. Gotta love the falling from the sky guy. Oh, sorry, I didn't let little cherub do the vengeance. That's bad. Okay, so I guess our first boss is the Royal Warden. Doesn't seem like a lot of experience points per battle, but I don't know yet how the thing would scale. Is this all the same? Katsumi ability is a trait, not a passive. Yes. Yes, the Overwatch ability is a trait. So multiple units, I guess, will be able to have that trait. Especially because it mentioned that the... Thinking. He also has a trait that's Infiltrator. So it sounds like they're going to be kind of going back and forth with that. So someone with Infiltrate doesn't activate the Overwatch trait. But if they don't have the Infiltrate trait, then the trait of Overwatch will happen. Trigger trait. These machines think they can hide from us like serpents in the grass. Ha! Apparently, Brother Certus feels that there's no dishonor, and Bellator is... Okay, certain units deal several hits when they attack. Number of hits can be increased by some abilities. His special ability, use it here, he gets +1 hit. Okay, we'll move him on to dry grass. He gets -2 hits. Interesting. So it's not flat damage reduction. They don't get light cover. That's fine. Doesn't bother me. Ha ha. This guy has light cover. He gets at least 1 hit against him. Let's let this guy light him on fire. Twice. I do like that, being able to use the active and then attack in the same turn there. Right, no cover for him. Whenever it's on fire, it has a chance to spread. Yes, that's bad. Somebody should put that out. Or put more of it on. I'm not sure which. And yeah, we'll light this one on fire. And let's drop some dudes on them. Squad! Squad goals. Boom. Okay, looks like I just finished a quest. We require an apothecary to join our fight. That sounds like we're getting a healer. Probably on the next one. All right. So we did that quest. And we did that quest. Oh, gotta open up the crate first. Coins, stones, an oath seal, an uncommon, enriched rations upgrade. All right. Anything else I've done? Yes, I did the ranged attack one. Oh, I should try some melee attacks there. Some more armor for that guy. Where's that? Lesser Reliquary of Vengeance. I thought it was a chocolate bar. Alright, that's all we got. Time to go back in. Ah, it's going to give us a scroll, and then we will take it to the summoning portal and get ourselves a fixed RNG hero. I guess so. This guy's... I'm not sure if he's deep or just morbid. Sometimes it's painful in these early levels how relatively overpowered our guys are. Melee. Nice, there's the crit. I'll jump down here and do a melee. Was that a melee? Felt like a melee. And we'll come down here and melee. And more melee. And I can't get to it with Flying Bomb Guy. So I'll just shoot you. Drap. Okay, time to do some summoning. I'm hoping, I'm guessing. That's a requisition order, not a summoning token. Let's be clear on that. Apparently what we have here is a... I might even hazard a guess this is an uncommon hero based on the markings. No, still common. This is a weird mix of Stormtrooper, Deadeye, and... I don't even know. R2-D2? Alright, so Battlefield Medic. They're a healer, equal to their damage. Heals self and all adjacent, so welcome to Hannah. That's interesting. If they take lethal damage, they got a 50% chance to be saved. Which means that we now have a full squad of 5 that can play. What am I trying to claim? Oh, that wasn't anything I could claim. It was just a new unit. Okay. Sure, let's do it. Let's find out how to use a healer. I can definitely see that there's going to be a bit more tactical complexity in this than there was in Rivengard. Whoa, this guy talks. Okay, so we're going to select. They have an additional action they can use once per turn instead. Okay, so it's not that they get an additional action, it's they have an action in addition to their normal action type. Mechanical damage can't be healed. Okay then, let's throw that one into there. And light more fires. Ah, finally one of them dies. I mean, that was a terrible move, putting him on the razor wire, but we're just so heavily advantaged here that it almost doesn't feel like it matters. Scratch that, it doesn't feel like it matters. Alright, so let's heal this guy. There it is. I'll let you go. There we go. He's hitting these guys for more. So we'll let that happen. and do his big active heal. Just making sure there's enough room to get 3 drops in there. What a surprise! Okay, now I can stop worrying about melee attacks. He leveled up, that's something. So we got our medic thing. And I thought I got 10 of those. Oh, whatever. Okay, and we've got enough for a regular campaign crate, which includes coins, gems, and a common upgrade. Fairly run-of-the-mill, it seems. And Vindicta gets her upgrade. Physically fit. Physically fit. Okay, and adds extra stuff with the Might of Heroes. And extra block with Psychic Fortress. Promethium, a whole jerry can full of it. If I knew what Promethium was, I might be more excited. Coins, Blackstone, a box of bones. Sure, why not? Oh, it looks like we have to do another summon. That's probably true. Oh, I get to rearrange them. Is there a way that I would like them to be rearranged? Why can I not scroll the screen around? That seems like it's important. Alright, well, I'll bring my healer to the back because that makes sense to me. Yeah, sure, there. Let's drop some fire. And then I guess we're stabbing. That didn't do a whole lot. I'm confused. What did I just do? I just did something and it didn't do anything. I don't understand. We just be lighting all sorts of people on fire. Doing lots of shooting people too. I don't actually need to heal anyone, do I? We'll do it anyway. Why? Because we can. Okay. This guy likes making them crackle. Okay. Sure, let's go use our new requisition order. Let's see what fixed RNG thing that they're dropping now. All right, this looks different than the hero pod. So this pod will give us some laurels. Shards. Those are shards. Oh, no, you didn't. If they've used the laurel shape for shards and the shard shape for laurels, I'm going to have a tiny little fit. Okay. Got a power up. Cool. I remember making a mistake early on in the Rivengard stuff and not holding on for the 10-pack that they gave out. So I should really make sure I do that. I trust that there will be a 10-pack. I feel like there was something else that needed to be checked on. I guess it wasn't a need. I was wondering about inventory. So I could see what the laurels looked like and whatnot. I wonder. Nope, coming soon. It's fine. All right, let's do it! He foresees things. These guys are just not very creative. They lack creative enemy. They have a 35% chance to be turn as long as they're not the last surviving unit of that type. So if you've killed off... Okay. Sure. Why not? Then I can do that. All right, that seemed like a somewhat better use of timing and whatnot. Let's finish this guy off. Nope, he came back. The very next day, Necron came back. Thought he was a liar, but Necron came back. He just couldn't stay away. You deal more than twice the damage you need to kill a unit. It's overkilled. Sure. Overkilling is good. Ugh, he came back. Oh, I think I used that guy in a bad place that time. Stop coming back. Good. All right, let's actually we'll hop over here first and then use our super happy fun heal, the group heal. I want to care about the fact that my guys are starting to turn in the fire, but it doesn't seem to do enough damage to matter right now. Probably later on it will. Okay, we get to face a boss. Our first boss. So he is living metal, which I don't know what it means yet. Has a relentless march, which I don't know what it means yet. And adaptive strategy, which I don't know what it means yet. And there's a chance that we're going to get a shard of Necron Warrior along with our shards of Necron Warrior. Is that a Necron Warrior? That's not a Necron Warrior. That's him. Seriously, we're recruiting him? Okay. That makes less than no sense. We shall. For the Emperor. Okay, interesting use of things. If they're adjacent, they get a bonus from him. So we don't want him to get adjacent. +1 movement and mechanical health. Huh. Okay, so he moves summons as well. Oh, cool. I got both of them that time. Must have been hitting way harder than it needed to. What? Killed one of my dudes. I didn't know that could happen. Is there no one I can do anything with here? No, everybody's out of range. Whoa, that guy just hits really hard. We're actually gonna have to do this again to get our points in. It's the first time I've had to care. All right, I'm very confused. I don't know quite what is happening sometimes, and that bothers me. I think I keep using his active on himself. Okay, and we got ourselves that, which I'm going to hold on to. So I want to 3-star that. ourselves a pile of salvage. Thought it said there were 2 things, but whatever. Oh, that's annoying. So it's going to show 2, even though you can only actually do 1 thing because you got 2 choices. Don't like that. Okay, now I should just try and think through this one a bit more, I guess. All right, so how far does this guy shoot? He's got a movement of... That's damage. Movement and damage. Three hexes. 2 hits, big armor piercing ratio. Okay. So... gonna let this skip happen and see what happens. He can hit everybody now. Now, it might be that I can't 3-star this until I've got some better heroes. But it's worth trying. Supposed to push that guy away. Okay. I could jump in behind him. Get a little stabby. I could just try and kind of pull back out of the way. Okay, that's something. If I already used his thing, I must have. Okay. Still seem to have everything. But dang, he takes a lot. Yeah, I meant to get him closer. Oh, well. Okay, he just healed. How did he just heal? Does he heal himself as a passive? That's super annoying. No! Gah! I should have just pulled him back. Okay, so it's doable. At least know that it's doable. I'll come back for it later. Well, actually, it might be nice to see what's in that chest. Oh, it's just some upgrades and coins. Not a big deal. Alright, let's try and move through a little bit quicker. Try not to talk through my moves quite as much. Okay, terrain for cover. Non-adjacent terrain because of the massive height difference. They're obscured. Unless you're right at the edge. That's interesting. I like that. Oh, you butt. Well, he's not obscured from there. But he is obscured from there? I'm confused. Jump this guy down here. Do some melee action. Oh, we're back to guys that can't do anything. Cool. Right on. Here, do that again. Might as well push the healer to the front line since these guys can't do anything. Okay. Nothing can stop the Ultramarines. Okay, I'm assuming we can add in... Yep, something. Got an upgrade. Hexmark Destroyer Immospec. Filthy Xeno. We are so racist. Apparently that's cool. Seems like it's different somehow up there, but I guess not. Right, this is my zappy guy. And he's back. but not a second time. That's nice. He's just funneling down here. And line of sight is obscured. Okay. He's got a line of sight on him now. We're just gonna blast him back anyway. Maybe I'll throw my flying dudes at him. Dead. And he's back. I hate that. Officially hate that. That is going to be a pain in the rear. All right. And can't get anybody over there. That's fine. It's not like he's going to do anything important. There it is. Same thing? No, different things. That's nice. It's funny how, like, a seal can be armor, but whatever. All right, so, okay, we're getting some shards for our main guy, Captain Psychic of the Glowy Eyes. Tigurius. You struggle to see the Emperor's plan, but your faith isn't shaken? Sure, why not? Okay, so can't go up there, just the one route, except for my flyer. And then we'll let these guys come on. Stop coming back. How many times do I have to kill these things? Thonking. Die! Stay down. Right, now I can finally get Psychic on him. Disapprove. All right, come on, clean him up. Don't come back. Good. And done. No, but done. There we go. This already feels... this does feel a little bit more tactical than Riven Guard. Like, there's more to the fight. Like, some people will like that, some people probably won't. I mean, it's not like it was a difficult fight, it just took some more thinking and doing. That's an interesting way to show that they can't get up there. So I wonder if that's a 5 upgrade. Like, if it only needs 5 to upgrade, or if that's as far as you can get. Where'd it go? Or did it just give the last thing? Maybe a little visual glitch. I'll have to check back on the replay on that. All right. It's going to give me a pile of gold. That's nice. 4-round lightning victory. Double the coins. I like double the coins, I think. All right, then. We'll bring that guy out in the open. I think that might be important. Shoot him back. And light him on fire. Might as well just get those guys into the action, I'm thinking. All right, light them up, and you know what? I'll let you take care of this. His lightning and his thunder. Did I log into the Philippines to get this? Yeah, let's go with that. Let's actually, I think the official explanation is that I am at Soul Warrior's rental house in the Philippines, because it's only available in the Philippines. So obviously, how else would I be able to get it and still, you know, be within the terms of service? I guess I've got to do a lot more healing if I'm going to run that. Nice. I mean, it's short. My understanding is that these, like, whatever it is, 30 levels, that's all that's going to be in this chunk of the alpha right now. So it's one of those, you can finish this up in a couple hours and then you're just going to be sitting there waiting anyway. So it's not, and I hear it's going to be wiped because it's an alpha and you're not going to gain anything by jumping in right now. There's changes going to be made. That's what it's there for in early access. It's not, you're on Overwatch. It's your nature to wait, dingus. Fine, whatever. We'll get moving. Shoot you in the face. Right, he's not a flying unit. Get over this guy, though. Nice. What if we fly over here and drop something on him? What's what for down below? It looks like things are charging up. Okay, this thing down here, I assume, is what you're talking about. If so, the armor works differently in this game than it does in Rivengard. So he's got 26 armor, so each incoming hit is reduced by that amount. Kind of hitting armor first, I guess. But each guy's shooter has a different amount of pierce ability. So, you're gonna show me. Okay, so this guy's psychic attack, his melee attack does physical damage, and it only will pierce 1% automatically of his damage. 100% of his ranged attack will bypass armor, and that's pretty powerful so far. This guy has short range shooting attack, a melee shooting attack, 20% will go through. Each attack scores 6 hits. He gets a certain number of attacks. Basically, the farther up that gauge is, the more armor penetration it has. So you can look and see some of these guys are going to have more and some of these guys are going to have less armor values. You might decide to hit differently, aim your dudes differently, depending on whether you're going to shoot at someone that's armored or not. Like I said, there's a little bit more thinking that goes into this than might otherwise. And that person wasn't close enough to benefit from that. That's fine. Because these guys do nothing. They're do-nothing losers. And I still can't get to him. So he'll take some damage there. Forgot that I hadn't brought up my sniper. I was going to say that's a good time to give him some healing, but then they went ahead and finished with the summons. And we go back and we fill in the upgrades, because that's what we do. Just like in Rivengard. Same engine, but a lot more complexity. Death marks. Ooh, we got a new enemy. They can charge for their next attack with their active ability. Okay. That's these guys up here. If they don't move or attack, it can't move, but it can shoot with one shot for 45 energy damage. Their normal damage is 16 damage. All right. Finish that guy off. It's weird these guys have guns, but it's still melee range guns. All right, so this guy's charged up. Can I hit him with anything? I probably could if I'd moved that guy first. Scorched. I can get up with him. Nice! Yes. Good move, Erroneous. Woo! And we got a couple level ups there. So let's go back and boost those actives. Are there bonuses for proximity? I don't think there are bonuses for proximity. It's kind of like in Rivengard that you can't use a range attack against someone that's right next to you, but it also doesn't seem to stop you from using a ranged attack like on someone else. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not. There was some glowiness that happened when I stepped characters next to each other, because some of them have passives that either boost or protect other characters. Like that. So this guy, for example, his passive is a Psychic Fortress that gives extra block and reduces damage. This guy has a trait that's... What is it? Oh, he doesn't have his passive yet. His passive is to give his dudes a chance of resurrection, like these guys have. Okay, no big deals there. Finish this guy off. No! Stop coming back to life, bugger. fly some people in to deal with you. So their attack only did 20% on each shot because he's got 10 armor. Is that armor just going to stay the whole time? I think it might. Doesn't seem to go away. So the armor doesn't get damaged. That's interesting. That was kind of funny how he jumped on the guy's dead body. I can't quite get there. Can I get there if I move this guy out of the way? No, because then he's obscured. He's in range, but he can't see him through that wall. So range actually matters a bit more in this game. That's kind of nice. The physics, so to speak, are a little bit more sensical. Got the receipts. Oh, got a crate. With a requisition order in it. Isn't that nice? I will use those requisition orders at the end if they haven't given me a 10-pack like I keep expecting them to. Rank up. That was rank. So they seem to have the same kind of promotion ascension mechanic as Rivengard has. All right, we're going on. This looks like just a wall of those Necron warriors. Even more danger. Oh, it's all death marks. And they can crit. Isn't that nice? That would have been nicer if he, died. Stop doing that! We talked about this. That was a lot more critting than I like to see. Well, did I just lose? I just lost the guy. That was unexpected. Now you're in trouble. lose 2 guys. I don't know. It really doesn't matter at this point, I don't think. It's not giving me things that like I'm desperately needing. The upgrades are good, I guess. And some extra experience would have taken me to level 4. Charged up crits, that makes sense. Okay, so it's just showing us that we can start at either side. Sure. Well, come on, you should have been able to hit somebody else. Nobody? Fine. Oh, nice. I like that. Squad goals. Get stabby over here. I mean, it says it's stabbing, but it didn't look like stabbing. Oh, I missed this guy over here. That's gonna take some time to get to him. Whatever. Probably. There's a level. Probably should have pushed faster to get my lightning bonus, but turned out I just did not care that much. Alright. Active. Passive. Let's get another level in. Finally, more silence. He knows that you see him. For frick's sake. Oh, right. Not on this level yet. We see him somewhere up there. Ooh, that guy's stabby. I'm shooty. do some healing on this guy first. There we go. One thing that's been said is this has a lot more, or at least the goal is to have a lot more emphasis on the squad interaction. As far as a lot of the traits and abilities can affect the other members of your squad. And so you can kind of bring out a bit of different focuses using the passives and the traits to make your other guys better in different ways that maybe accentuate some of their qualities that might not be that great on their own. These guys have issues. Keep on being like, why didn't you attack the one I wanted you to attack? Bish. Alright, well, I think we might have done 3 turns now, so that means 3 of those guys get to show up. I think my Overwatch guy just took a pot shot at him when he jumped up there. Yes, because he can hit him now. And one last guy. Boom. Yes, he's Katsumi, but others will also be Katsumi because it's a trait and not a passive. But yes, that's the kind of principle that you're looking at, is if they roll into his range and he hasn't shot, he'll shoot them. Unless they have infiltrates, which is like a stealth characteristic, where they can go past the guys with Overwatch without being hit. And this is just within the first few guys. I can see a lot of complexity happening. Okay, so these guys are changing the terrain to something. I'm not sure that it functionally matters. But he is being blocked on line of sight and attack, which is annoying. Looks like he is concealed from at least one of those guys. Was, anyway. Yeah, that's right. Stay dead. Apparently not adjacent. So that must be too high. But the ranged guys can hit. That's... Of course. Sometimes I get confused between which are the summons moving and which is the... Okay, definitely not adjacent. Okay. Which are the summons moving and which are the enemies moving? I get lost sometimes. There's a lot going on. Almost there. Oh, got enough shards to promote him. Not ascend, but promote. We need to split up. Protect our flank or avenge us. Okay, so we cut back. But I kind of like her. They can't get a hit in yet. So I'll let them advance and take that pot shot. And we'll come over here. Twice. So it doesn't bung up the ranged attack that there's someone next door, assuming that there is someone next door. That's how I understand it anyway. Okay, good. We are through. So, almost there. Very hard battle. I recognize these skulls. Silence. Do you really have to tell us that he's being silent, or is it kind of assumed? If you don't hear anything, there's silence. That guy hit me hard. Do not like 0 to 10. Oh, oh, ow! No, oh, good. Thank you for blocking. Let's take a pot shot across there. Burn, baby, burn, burn. That should help. I hate when they come back. Go away. And dead. His time has come. So this, I believe, is going to be the last mission of the Alpha campaign, or at least of the immediate Alpha campaign. I'm sure it will be expanded based on feedback and, you know, we all know how much time Snowprint's putting into Rivengard right now. Oh, I didn't get anything useful? Fine. Coming soon? Coming soon? Can't even fight that dude. Fine, I'm gonna go back here and pick up the last metal on this one, open up that canister, and then we'll head over to the summoning requisition room, whatever it's called, the room of requisition orders. Right, that guy up there. That guy's the pain in the butt. And I should have saved that for him. All right, so far nothing. No, that's not what I meant to do. Ugh. Man down. I know I probably should have saved him for another round to get another guy out there, but it felt like we needed some more warm bodies on the field to stop stuff like that from happening. Okay. Well then. Let's do this. Maybe avoid some of that nonsense. He's got a lot of armor. That's what's going on. Oh, there we go. That should be it for that metal set. I'll even let the healer finish him off. Okay, there is the furthest we can claim. I guess technically I could go back for another couple of medals on the other one, but it doesn't seem like there is much point. It's not going to benefit me in any particular way. So, Room of Requisition. What can we get? We can requisition a drop pod. Common, uncommon. It does not appear that there are any more characters in the game right now. So even if you get a legendary drop, it's not going to give you any sort of legendary character. So here we go. It's alpha time. All right, requisition again. Is this epic or is this uncommon? I don't even know. Okay, so did that give me enough to promote a couple of guys? It did. But once again, that's not letting us, like, ascend or whatever. There, now I have all sorts of stuff to come back and kill. Nothing. But at some point, maybe something. Lot of coming soon in this game, but that was known. I mean, we haven't... This game's been out in alpha for like a day, something like that. So far, it's promising. It's a lot like Rivengard. It plays a lot like Rivengard, but there's a few more things to think about. It seems like they've put a little extra attention into what terrain should do, especially line of sight, which is welcome as far as I'm concerned. And they've got their ideas. I mean, Warhammer 40k is a huge property, right? So there's going to be a massive amount of lore to draw from. There's going to be all sorts of characters, all sorts of equipment that we're going to see from that universe. Nothing so far has made me want to, like, super get into the Warhammer 40k universe, but Snowprint has been, on the whole, fantastic with communication with the player base, taking care of a lot of issues, and I know that they've been working really hard to get this off the ground. I am hoping, I know it's kind of two separate studios within Snowprint, I'm hoping that Rivengard will get some more love soon, but I will more than likely play this alongside Rivengard. It was good. It was a good playthrough, and I can see a lot more potential in this. Hopefully they get some good information out of the alpha and are able to bring this to a broader audience for a beta sometime soon. They did say that it was slated for release next calendar year, so 2022 should be the global launch. In the meantime, I should be able to keep people up to date on what's going on with the alpha, and when things get added, I'll play from time to time, and it'll be fine. I'm back tomorrow in my regular time. I'm going to be playing Hades, and it's another kind of roguelite tactical combat game. It's not turn-based, it's real-time, and some cool story and lore coming out of Greek mythology. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Excited to share it with some more people. Anyway, for now, I'm just going to say goodnight, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow.